In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace your coolant reservoir on your Mercedes-Benz C300. It's located on the passenger side under the hood. Remove your fluid with something like this, like a siphon. You're just going to suck it out and put it in a container and keep doing it till it's empty. Ours is cracked and broken, so we don't have any coolant in here. Let's remove this clip. Using a pick or a screwdriver, you're going to get underneath it and pull that out, twist and pull out the hose. Set that aside. We're going to remove this clip and take this whole assembly over here off the reservoir. So put a flathead screwdriver in there and pry it off. You are going to reuse this. Set that aside. And now we can remove this by picking it up and moving it over. Now we're going to squeeze this clamp and remove the hose. You may have to twist the hose a little bit to get it to move. Remove your hose clamp, pour it down. And now you're going to crack this free from the reservoir using a pair of pliers. Once it's cracked free, you're going to push down on that hose and remove it. And set that over here. Now we're going to remove our connector here. We're going to unlock this gray tab, this gray locking clip, by pushing down with a flathead screwdriver. Once it's unlocked, it'll come out a little bit, and then you're going to push off the connector. Slide a flathead screwdriver in here, and we're going to pick up this metal clip and remove our harness. Just put that over there. Now we're going to unhook our coolant reservoir from here and also underneath. We're going to unhook it from here off of this bracket, and then as we're doing that, we're going to pull up, and this part is in a mount, and you're just going to push it up and the whole thing will come out. Before doing all that, we are going to remove this wire from the holder on the reservoir. You're going to need a plastic trim tool for this top bracket. There's two ears. There's one here and there's one here. You need to push it away from this wall before you can unhook the whole reservoir from the bracket. So as you're doing that, you also need a pry bar underneath right here. You're going to stick it in there, and you're going to push this way and pry up at the same time, and it's going to unhook. Once it's unhooked, you can remove it completely. Just make sure you get it past that and pull it out. We're going to remove our old grommet because the new one comes with a new one. So just twist and pull that right out. I'm using needle nose pliers to do that. I'm going to put some silicone paste on my new rubber grommet before installing. It'll make it easier to get through the hole. So just put a little bit. Okay, now we're going to put it in. And as we put it in, you've got to hook it up to that wall over here. So get this over here, and you're going to slide the hooks that are in the back into these two squares. And make sure you're lined up on the bottom because you don't want to have to do this twice. There we go. Now we're going to put this metal tab back onto that wall. press down on that and lock it into place. Put your connector in. And then lock it in place. Install your hose. I put some silicone paste so it's an easier slide on. And now we're going to use our needle nose pliers and put the hose clamp back. Next, we're going to slide this on. Line it up and push it on. Once you slide it on, you're going to put your clip back on. So this part goes over the plastic piece, and it just acts like an extra safety to hold that on. Now we're going to put our hose in here. Just push it in, and it should lock in place. Now just put your wire through here. Make sure it's secure and nothing's going to rub anywhere. And now we can take the cap off and fill our reservoir. Place a funnel inside and fill it up with coolant. Fill it up to the top. Make sure you run the car and bleed the system if needed. Put your cap back on and you should be good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.